Okay, now we are going to understand a very important aspect in this zero accounting package, that is the chart of account. Okay, so you can navigate to the chart of account using this accounting tab, and you can see here under the advanced option chart of accounts. So I think this should be the very first step in order to create our accounting system. Okay, so this chart of account is actually our ledger. Okay, here all the accounts have been listed. You can see. So actually, you can see this message. You are using the default chart of accounts. You can customize this. Find out how in our help center. Okay, so they have provided us a list of accounts, ledger accounts. You can see. Okay, so this is the ledger account. Here they have provided us the ledger code. There should be a accounting code definitely. Then the account name, and under the account name you can see what is the meaning of the accounting name. Then the type of account, and if there is any applicable tax, the relevant tax has been provided, and year to date balance. Here YTD means year to date balance. There are sub tabs here. You can see all accounts. So under this all accounts option, all the accounts have been listed. Okay, all the accounts have been listed down. So if you just click on this assets tab, so you can see only the assets account. If you click on liabilities tab, you can see only the liabilities account. Likewise, under the equity, expenses, revenue, and there is an archive tab as well. So the respective accounts can be seen. So from your side, you have to understand Zero provide us a default chart of account. Under that, they have provided some of the accounts that are used in a common business scenario. You can see sales, other revenue, interest income, cost of goods sold, advertising, bank fees, cleaning, consulting, and accounting. Likewise, they have provided us with some of the common accounts, common ledger accounts. Okay, so from our end, if we need specific accounts, we can add them. That is the specialty in this accounting software. So if you need, you can use your own chart of account. But under our discussion, I am going to use the default chart of accounts that has been provided by the zero accounting package. But I am going to show you how we can add accounts based on our requirement. We'll just go to the given accounts. So you can see under the sales, then other revenue, interest income. See, they have arranged the account code in a methodical way. All the incomes have been arranged in the range of 200 to 300. See, sales 200, other revenue 260, to income interest is 270. So we can add any other income account or any other revenue account in between this range from 200 to 300. Then you can see the relevant expenses account. So actually cost of goods sold, that is the direct expenditure associated with our business. So this cost of goods sold account is in the range of 300 to 400. All the other expenses have been listed from 400. You can see all these are expenses. So until 499 they have listed down. After that there is a income tax expenditure which is 500. So basically we can create our expenses account in the account code range from 400 to 600. We can use it. Then you can see account receivable, it's an asset type. So assets accounts has been listed from 600 to see it is around 700, 800, 799. Okay, so you have to understand how they have arranged the accounting code. Actually there is no requirement to be in line with this accounting code, but it's a good practice to arrange our account in asset type, liability type, equity type in a particular range. Okay, so you can see in the default chart of account provided by Zero, they have arranged these accounts within this range. So if we need to add any account, it is preferred to add within the given range. Then our chart of account is in a very methodical way. That is the thing you need to understand with regard to the chart of accounts. That is the very first thing you need to understand. Okay. So now I am going to illustrate you how we can add the account. First, I will show you how we can add the we'll say bank account. Okay, now mainly we need cash in order to operate our business. So most of the time we are having various kinds of bank account. So now I am going to show you how we can add a bank account. Okay, so bank account is an asset for us. So assets are in the range of 600 to 800 799. You can see most of the current accounts, current assets are in the range of 600 to 700. See, account receivable 610, 620 is for prepayments, 630 is for inventory. So all the current accounts are in the range of 600 to 699. So bank account is a current asset because it fluctuates regularly. Therefore, if you need to add any bank account, you can do it in this way. How? You can move to here and you can click on this add bank account. Add bank account. So then you are directed to this page and you have to type your bank. You have to type your bank. So I will just type ABC. Okay, now they are telling we can't find any available bank feeds matching ABC. That please see, now they are having some banks connected with this zero accounting system. We'll just see. Okay, so you can see Axis Bank Corporate India and Axis Bank. That means these bank have some interconnection with zero. So if you are having a bank like that, what you need to do is you have to type it here and then you have to select that bank. It is very easy to connect with the bank and then it will be a good option for you to do bank reconciliation as well. But in this case, since I am doing a trial, I am not going to select that type of a scenario. I will just write down, I will just type ABC Bank Limited or ABC Bank. Now, if your bank is not linked with this zero, then they are showing a result like this. We can't find any available bank feed matching ABC Bank. Add an account manually to import account to manually import statements into zero. That is the interesting thing you need to understand. If your bank has already been connected with zero, then your bank transaction will automatically flow into the zero if you connect it here. But if your bank has not been connected with zero, then your bank transaction will not automatically flow from the bank to the zero. Instead of that, you have to manually import the relevant bank statement in order to do the bank reconciliation. That is the idea. Okay, so under the zero, we are having two options. One is to directly connect with the bank, then all the transactions that we are carrying out via our bank account will be flowed into our zero account automatically. In other case, we are not connecting our bank account with our zero accounting package. Instead of that, we are uploading or we are manually importing our bank statement to zero in order to do bank reconciliation. Okay, so this is purely helpful for our bank reconciliation purpose. So in your case, if your bank has been connected with zero, I strongly recommend you to connect your zero accounting package with your bank. Then you will not miss any single transaction. So if you have any doubt or any concern on how to connect it, you can contact me. I will guide you on how to connect your bank account with the zero accounting package. In this case, I am just showing you how we can just add the bank account. So now I typed here ABC Bank, and this ABC Bank is not a bank that has been connected with Zero. It is true because this is a hypothetical bank. Just I typed here. Therefore, what I can do, I can click here, add an account to manually import statements into Zero. Okay, so please understand this very carefully. If your bank has already been connected to Zero, then you can connect it here. But if your bank has not been connected with Zero, then you can't connect your bank with the Zero accounting package here. So what you can do is you can just type the bank name and you can click on this add an account to manually import statements into Zero. That is the thing you have to do. Now you can see enter your bank account details. Okay, so I will write down as ABC Bank. Okay, then you have to write the account name. What is the name of the account holder? I will just write it as Bispin Tech. These are hypothetical details. Then you have to do what? You have to enter a account code, optional unique code or number for this account. Okay, so I have to see what are the available codes. So I will take it as 601. As per my memory, I think current accounts are in the type of 600 or something. So then you have to select the type, whether this bank account is related to a credit card or other. So just assume this is my demand deposit or my current account which is used for my business purpose, so I will type this as other. Okay, then you have to enter the account number. You have to enter the account number, so I will enter the account number here, hypothetical account number. So you have to enter your actual account number and then you can select the currency. In this case, I have selected my country as Sri Lanka. So they have automatically picked the currency as LKR, that is Sri Lankan rupees. So if you have selected your country as United States of America, they will pick your country as your currency as United States dollar. Likewise, it depends on your country. In this case, I have selected as Sri Lanka. Therefore, they are automatically picking up this LKR option. Okay, so what I in Zero there is a multi-currency option as well. We'll look at it later. Here, having entered all the details, what you need to do is to just click on the save button. Okay, now you can see 601 Bispin Tech added. Zero works better with your transaction. Get started by manually importing your bank's transaction. We'll look at it later. So I am searching. You can search any account by just type in the account code or the name. Okay, so actually I will write the business. Okay, account name as not Bispin Tech. I will take it as ABC Bank. Then it is clear. Okay, so you have to write down the bank name. I think it's prepared to write down the bank name here because in the if just assume you are having several bank accounts. So if you write down the bank name here, then you can specifically see what is the bank account that relevant account is related to. Okay, therefore I think it's better to write down type the bank name, so you can do any edit but in this way. Okay, so you can go to the relevant ledger account in this chart of account and you have to just click on this. Then you can see edit the details of this account. So I click on it. Then you have to write down your bank. Then they have given a description. ABC Bank is not a recognized bank with an available PID. Please be sure you entered the bank's name correctly. You will need to import transaction for unrecognized banks manually. Okay, so if you are having a recognized bank, then all the transaction will flow automatically to the Zero accounting system from the bank. but in this case I have taken an unrecognized bank. Therefore, all the transaction has to be fed to the system manually. Okay, so I will write the change the bank name as ABC Bank, and then you can give save. Okay, so you can see, so if you are having more bank accounts, just assume you are having a bank account in XYZ bank, then you in the same way you can add bank account. Okay, so that is how we are adding bank accounts to our chart of account. You can add any bank account. Okay, so the next thing I want to share with you is how to create an other account. Here, other account means an other asset account or a liability account, equity account, expense account, revenue account. How can we create any other account? That is the thing I want to share with you now. Okay, so you can do it in this way. You can simply click on this add account. It is very easy. Add account. Then you have to enter the relevant accounting details. Okay, so I will do it in this way. Before that, I want to decide which account I am going to add. Okay, which account I am going to add. Okay, so I will take all accounts. Okay, so just assume I need to take which account. Will think open account, some sort of expense account, which is the best account you need. Just assume I need to add some income account, some revenue account. Just assume in my business there is a large building, so part of this building has been let out. Okay, has been rented out to third party, so I am receiving some sort of rent income. So I need to have a rent income account in my ledger in order to recognize that rent income receiving from the building. Therefore, I have to add an income account called rent income account. So how can I add rent income account? So you can just click on this add account, and you have to give the account type. So rent income is essentially a which type of account? It is a revenue account. So under the revenue also there are three types: other income, revenue, and sales. Actually here other income means income outside the normal operation activities of the business. So I am taking it as a other income account because my main business is not to rent out building but to do some other services. Therefore, what I am doing, I am recognizing it as other income. Okay, other income. Then you have to provide an accounting code. Okay, you have to provide an accounting code. So what is the preferred one? 200 income accounts are in the range of 200 to 299, as we can see. So if you give 300 or something, it doesn't matter, but it is better to keep our ledger accounts in a very arranged manner. Then we can easily manage them. Okay, so I think it's better to give the code as 201. Then I will give in this way. Then you have to give the name of the account. So if the 201 code has not been picked for any account earlier, then this message will pop up: 201 is available. Okay, then you have to give the name of the account. What is the name of the account? I will give it as rent income. Then you can add a short description here, but it is not mandated, it is optional. As you can see, it is not mandated, it is optional, but I recommend you to add some description here because just assume you are the accountant of your company and after some time you are going to resign. Then the new accountant will easily grab the accounts nature. Okay, therefore we can just write down something here. So I will write in this way: this account represent the rent income received from this account represent the rent income received from a third party. I will write in that way. or a tenant. Okay, then if any tax is applicable, you have to select it. But I have not added any tax. Oh, I haven't discussed any tax here yet. We'll look at later. First, we will try to understand how to create account, and just forget about these things. I will explain them later. But these are not essential for the time being. Okay, so you can just click on save. Then you can see this new account 201, that is rent income. Okay, so likewise you can add other account as well. Okay, if you need any expense account, you can add it. So what is the expense account you need? We'll say we need some sort of which account, there are interest expense, most of the accounts are available. Okay, so see, actually this default set of chart of account has been developed based on the nature that we have provided. Okay, so we have selected the industry as accounting service, therefore they have taken the relevant things in this way. Okay, you can see they have taken the relevant ledger based on our nature. So if you have given a trading business, then you will receive the chart of account in that way. Okay, so I will take account call expense account call office maintenance. I don't know whether there is such an account. So we'll see. No, we can't see it. Just we can't. There is a account called repair maintenance. So we will take a vehicle maintenance account. Okay, vehicle maintenance expense account. So expense accounts are in the range of 400 to 599. So I will take in this range. So I will take the ledger code as 401. So you have to click on this add account. Then you have to select the account type. Okay, so it is an expense account. There are several types: depreciation, direct cost, expense, overhead. Okay, so in this case I am taking it as expense. Okay, I know you, I hope you know the differences about the depreciation and direct cost. Direct cost means the cost that are directly associated with our revenue generation. So I am not going to explain them in this video. If you need, you can contact me, I will explain them to you. Okay, so I will select this expense type, and we will have to give a code. So I will give it as 401. Then I will write down the name vehicle maintenance. Vehicle maintenance. Then you have to give a short description. Although it is not mandatory, it is better to provide a short description. So I will write down in this way: this account represent the expenses incurred in order to maintain the vehicles of the business. Okay, so then you can click on this save button. Then you can see the account here, vehicle maintenance. In this way, you can add any account. You can add an asset account, you can add any liability account, you can add any equity account. Now this is a place where you have to apply your accounting knowledge. Okay, you should have some accounting knowledge in order to create the account. You don't need to be an expert in accounting, but you should have some sort of accounting knowledge. Which account we are going to create, whether it is an inventory account, whether it is an prepayment account, we have a choice in between those all alternatives. Okay, so this is how we are creating chart of accounts. Okay, so in addition to manually creating chart of accounts, there is an option that is to import the chart of account. Rather than creating manually, you can just create a file, and using that file you can include the relevant chart of relevant ledger accounts to your chart of account. So I will discuss that part later, because we'll just pick one thing and continue with that, otherwise you will get confused. So here under this discussion I just elaborated on how we can add chart of how we can add ledger account to this chart of account manually. Okay, so I hope you are clear about what we have discussed in this video. Okay, so please understand creating the chart of account that matches the business requirement is a very crucial thing. So you have to have some sort of accounting knowledge. Your accounting knowledge needs to be applied here in order to create a chart of account. Okay, so with that I am winding up this video. Okay, so in the next video we will discuss other things that we need to draw our attention. Okay, so I hope you are clear about this accounting or the chart of account creation. So please subscribe our channel, then you can view our other videos as well in the future. Okay, thank you, and we'll see you on next video.